Hey guys, Accountability Angel here, and today we are going to go over No Name, aka Jim Knoblauch, Court Security Officer for LaSalle County, his narrative and what he claims happened on the date March 8th, 2021, when my brother, Justice Jake, and myself were falsely arrested for crimes we did not commit. We are going to, after reading what Knoblauch says, we're going to be reviewing Justice Jake's video, Federal Crimes Committed Yet Nothing Done, ... I will post the link to his channel in the description. Please give him the love he deserves, the credit he deserves. And he came here to help me stand up for our rights. And on his second audit ever, he was falsely arrested. I am going to watch my language as YouTube has flagged me a little bit. Not really like curse-wise, but my statements-wise in regards to this false arrest and false allegations. But let's review what Jim had to say. There is a second page after this one that's showing. It says, on 3/8/21 at 13:03 p.m. hours, I, Court Security Deputy James Knoblauch, was returning from lunch and observed Court Security Deputy Ortiz at the metal detector and Court Security Deputy Riva talking to a female and male who I knew to be Angel Farmer and Jacob Farmer. I heard Jacob and Angel yelling at Court Security Deputy Riva that they wanted to enter the building. Court Security Deputy Riva advised they could come in if they put their electronic devices back in their vehicle or rent a locker at the jail. I observed Jacob hold his phone up at the door and hand it to Angel. He advised he wanted to come in and talk to the records clerk. Deputy Riva opened the door and let Jacob into the building. I escorted Jacob to the metal detector where Deputy Ortiz assisted Jacob with going through the security procedures. Deputy Ortiz asked him our medical questions, and he replied no to each question. Deputy Ortiz took his temperature, which came back within compliance. Jacob was instructed to empty his pockets, remove his belt, and then step through. The machine indicated he had something else, so he was advised to take his shoes off, and he complied. I walked Jacob to the records window. As I was talking to Jacob, Angel continued to bang on the doors, yelling at Deputy Riva. Deputy Ortiz advised me there was a male subject standing back from Angel, possibly needing to enter the building. At this time, I approached the door and opened it to see what he needed. The male stated he needed a records report. I allowed the male past me to go through the procedures. I attempted to close the door when Angel put her weight into the door and stopped the door from closing. Angel then was pushing her right hip into my left side of my body, trying to get past me. I raised my right arm to brace myself, blocking the door from her entering the building. As I was standing in the doorway, Angel continued to push into me, trying to enter the building. I advised Angel to step back. Angel continued to push into me, saying I was touching her. I advised her she was pushing me, and my left hand was behind my back. As Angel was pushing against me, my right wrist was being pushed into the door frame, causing pain to my right wrist. As Angel was pushing me, I heard the exit door slam into something, and Jacob came wildly towards us. Well, I was interrupted by somebody letting me know that a two-man LaSalle County squad just went by my house yet again. I think they're trying to intimidate me, but anyway, I don't even remember where I was. All right, Jacob came wildly towards us. Jacob brought his head towards Deputy Riva and went nose to nose with him. He then turned to me and moved in an aggressive manner, which appeared he was going to headbutt me. Deputy Riva advised them to back off and get away from the door. Let me get it in focus here. We made several commands to move back as they were impeding our space. They were advised that they would be arrested if they did not comply. At this time, several road deputies arrived and Angel was advised she was under arrest. Angel was handcuffed by the road deputies. I advised Jacob he was also under arrest and for him to turn around and place his hands behind his back. Once his hands were behind his back, I placed cuffs on his wrists and double locked them. Jacob was asked if the cuffs were okay, and he stated yes. Jacob was escorted to the jail and turned over to corrections guards. I showed Detective Ortiz my wrist, which he photographed. Lieutenant Wolford brought me to the hospital where they took x-rays advising me that I had a sprained wrist. I, Court Security Deputy Knoblauch, signed charges against Angel Farmer for obstructing a peace officer and battery to a peace officer. Jacob Farmer was charged with obstructing a peace officer. End of report. And that is James Jim Knoblauch, a.k.a. No Name. Is dated March 8th, 2021. And the supervisor is a question mark. The timestamp up there, I'm kind of confused because he dated it March 8th, but that says March 9th. So I'm not quite sure. But keep these in mind, guys. Don't forget what he says, because this is what really happened. Again, this is Justice Jake's video. We are starting at the 708 marker out of 1631. You guys, definitely go to his channel. Give him love. Give him some support, because he kind of backed off after this because they are trying to screw up his life for something he did not do. All right, sorry guys. Everybody wants to join in when I'm trying to do this. Sorry, man. They're refusing me access to turn in my computer. Also, the person I'm speaking to is a man by the name of Jason, who happened to be also trying to get in the building. But pay attention, because in this video and also in mine, you can see that the majority of the time this man is out there, I moved to the second door, which doesn't even open, to, allow him room. So watch this and remember that Jim is claiming just before Jacob comes up, that's the only time he's claiming that I pushed his hand into the doorway. But pay close attention, because it's very easily shown that it's not true. Wait, we now have another citizen standing behind me that also can't get in the building. Someone else is here. Do you know that? Are you aware somebody's behind me? Sir, are you refusing him services too? This is what you get here. Lock the door. They locked it. They like to violate our First Amendment right to freedom of the press, and this has been an ongoing issue. You can try to beat on it yourself, but they're not gonna do much here, it looks like. Sir, there's another man that wants your assistance. God forbid I try to turn in a complaint form on the sheriff. This is over. Sir, I have a complaint, and this man needs service too. You hear that? I think that's the moment when my body cam shut off. The body cam they secured a search warrant for because they claimed they had the probable cause for it. I'm unsure what PC they had because they have yet to explain it. Why are you not giving us services? What is going on? Are you kidding me? I need services, sir. I hope you don't have anything to pay for, because I guess they don't want your money. Hello? 2 of us now need services and you're refusing. Sir. Sir, let me turn my complaints in. I've been here for 9 minutes. He's giving him... Why does he have to hold on? Because you're violating my rights and won't accept this complaint, so he has to hold on? Well, sorry, man. All right, guys, walking up is Jim Knoblauch, the one that claims I put hands on him. The guy that's been standing there pretty much the whole time is Lou Riva. Pay close attention to what Jim says to this man, and when he says, come on in, because as we just read, Jim claims that the man told him that he had official business, basically that he had a whole convo with him, which you're about to see is untrue.
You need to come in, sir? Come on in.
Excuse me.
Come on in.
Excuse me, get your body off me, Jim. Get your body off me. Excuse me. I'm trying to turn my complaint forms in, Jim.
Okay.
Don't touch me.
I'm not.
Don't touch me. Get your hand away from my ass.
Let me close the door.
Get your hand away from my ass, sir. Get your hand away from me. Guys, do you see what's going on here? Mike, tell him to get the lieutenant. Excuse me. Excuse me, you're literally touching me.
If you continue to touch me, you're going to be charged.
For what?
So get your body off of me.
For what?
Disobeying a police.
It doesn't matter. It's not a lawful order. You're violating my rights. Look what Tim's doing to me.
My hand's behind my back.
Look at him.
Get your body.
All right, now notice his hand is on the other side of the door. His wrist is not against the door frame, and it won't be for a few minutes. He's impeding my movement. He's stopping my journalism.
Get your body off of me.
No, get away from me.
You're going to be charged with obstructing justice.
For what? For what?
For obstructing justice.
For what? That's not obstruction. Do it then. See, look where his hand's at. See how he's holding the door. His wrist is not touching it. Do it. You'll get false arrest, bro.
Move back.
Get off
or you're
me.
going to be arrested.
Get away from me. Get away from me.
Move
Don't
back.
push me, bro. You need to get one of them motherfuckers. He's putting his hands on me.
My hand's behind my back.
No, you're putting your fucking body on me. Now get away from me. I have a right to be in this building, and I have a right to turn in my complaint. Now watch, guys. Right here is where he turns his hand and puts it where the wrist is touching the door frame. Right after I let him know that I had a right to be in the building and to turn in my complaint, and that he was putting his hands on me. Well, his body, but same difference. He has about 10 seconds before Jacob comes up, and in that time, if you guys remember what I just read to you, Jim claims this is when I hurt him and caused harm to his wrist.
Did you understand if you walk in with these phones?
There it is. No, I'm not. I was here last week, honey. Oh, yeah? I'm getting arrested. That's a violation of the 14th Amendment. Look, they're trying to tell me I'll be arrested for coming in with the phone, but this is the time they're claiming that I'm harming this man. What am I going to be arrested for? No hurt him, All right, guys. So when I just stopped it for you guys and told you, to now is when he's claiming that I caused injury to him. Does anybody see where I was shoving him and causing that arm to do anything? If you do see it, please mark down the time and let me know.
Excuse me, sir. Excuse me, sir.
No, it's not. You can't tell him what his business is. Jim is still physically touching me, guys. Jim is still physically touching me.
You need to move your arm, Jim.
Excuse me, sir.
You've already screamed.
Get your hands away from me. Get your body off me.
You need to let me in.
You already walked out, so you're done.
You don't know if he has more business here or not. Clearly we do, and he's a witness to my complaint. Get your hands off me, Jim. You are not allowed to use your body to impede my movement or to intimidate me. It's a federal offense.
Excuse me, gentlemen.
Excuse us.
Are you refusing me access to the building? On what grounds?
Excuse us.
On what grounds?
Excuse me, Jim.
Stop pushing me, ma'am.
I'm trying to make my way through.
You don't get to say shit, buddy. What the fuck do you want?
Yeah, exactly. You're violating our rights. Arrest us, please. Please arrest us. We'd love the lawsuit, wouldn't we?
Do something.
Wouldn't we? Bye, honey.
Do something. Take me down.
That woman, if you could hear in the background of me yelling to her, she is supposedly their independent witness. Well, she's actually not going to be called, and neither is Jason, the other independent witness. But she got the color of my shirt completely wrong. As you can see, it's a very distinct orange. She also claims that Jacob went back to his car and then came up when very clearly, according to every deputy and video evidence, Jacob came out and then was attempting to go back in without a cell phone. She says that she believed that she saw me pushing on court security, but the problem with that is, number one, she couldn't positively identify me even with the color of my bright shirt, but also the fact that none of them are claiming, neither of these two are claiming that I was putting hands on anybody at that point. They stopped claiming that right as Jacob came up. That's where it ended.
You got the balls.
Right? You got the balls behind the glass, don't you, buddy?
Come on. Come on.
Come on, man. Let's see it.
Do something.
Do it.
You need to let me in the building.
You're violating our rights. You are impeding our travel. You are not allowing us.
Pick up the pace.
Get your hands away from me.
Come on, buddy.
Get your hands away from me, sir.
So you're not going to let me in, right?
I have a complaint
Hang
to
on.
turn in.
Let's see this.
Hold that. I'm going
Just
live.
so we show that he's actually just straight up.
Yeah, look what he's doing. He's
completely
literally running
blocking
his
it.
body into me for like minutes. Keep your camera on, Max. I'm going live.
You got pretty eyes, though.
He does. This part is part that none of you have seen unless you viewed it on Justice Jake's channel, because I was actively attempting to go live on YouTube. That's why there's a couple different videos and why you guys only saw that little bit before the false arrests. Guys, bet you're a cheater, aren't you? You don't hold up to your oath for shit.
Come on, boys.
Look what No Name is doing. He is
So you're
physically
not letting
holding
me
his
in.
body against me.
At this point, it's because
Stop
I have
me
the cell
from-
phone,
Please
and I
step
get
back
that.
from my
But when
space, please.
No, you are in my space. I have every right to
Door
be here.
is closed.
I have every right to be
Please
here.
step back from my space.
I have every right to be here. I am
I've
not
asked
allowing
you both to
Do
please
not
step
close
back.
the door on my body,
I've
sir.
asked you to not violate rights, Jim.
Please step
I
back.
was
We've
trying to
asked
be
you
nice
many
to you.
times to stop.
Step back. Servant.
Please step
We've
back
asked
from
you
my
to
space.
stop, Jim.
I've
Get
asked
away
3
from my
times.
space,
Please
Jim.
step back
You
from
can
my
ask as many as
space.
you want. Step back from my space and quit impeding my travel to the
Please
complaint
step
process.
back from my space.
Okay.
No, get away from us, Jim. Right now.
Please step back from my space.
Please step back from my...
Jim is claiming that we were such a horrendous danger, yet he won't even look either of us in the eye. We don't even know who he's speaking to. You think if we were a threat trying to go into a courthouse full of people, they would handle it, but...
My space. Unless you own this building, you have no space.
Please
Sir.
step back from my space.
Jim, we've asked you to stop impeding our travel and allow us to turn in our complaints and to film our business as is our rights.
Please step back from my space.
Jim, you need to get away from us right now.
Please step back from my space.
You need to step back from our space.
Jim,
I've asked you to step back, please.
I've asked you to step back, please.
You are refusing
Jim.
a direct order.
no, it's
from
not a direct
peace
order. It's an
officer.
unlawful
What's
order,
the order?
Jim.
What order?
It's an unlawful order, Jim.
What's the order?
Get away from
Isn't
us
it a
now.
law order?
The
Get
order.
away.
Tell me to step back.
Guys, look what he's doing. We are at the LaSalle County Sheriff's Office
Why don't
right
you look
now.
at me, buddy?
The
Come
order
on.
is to step back from the door.
Under
What's the
what
order?
penalty?
Get away from me, sir.
Man, you're impeding my space.
Guys, I want you to keep in mind Justice Jake was arrested for supposedly interfering while Jim, this guy, was actively trying to place me under arrest. As you can hear and as you've heard so far, at no point did he ever try to do that. I was actually placed under arrest by Sergeant Medeiros and another man who assisted him, who was also not Jim. Jacob's allegations and charges are completely false. There was actually not one officer statement that accuses him of it, only the actual charging document. So.
You're
No! You're impeding our
Oh, shit!
You're,
Oh,
no,
shit!
you're violating multiple
We
laws.
are impeding your space, but what you're doing, acting as a public official under color of law, is not impeding our free travel and will. Is that right?
Have you heard of Title 18 USC Section
Oh,
241,
no.
Conspiracy against rights?
Oh,
Title
no,
18
boys.
USC Section 242, deprivation of rights under color of law.
We're still here
Right?
at the
What are these?
courthouse.
These are federal
on
offenses.
Etna Road,
Federal offenses. You got
and they're still blocking it.
right? Title 42 U.S.C. Section 14141. Pattern and practice, right, Jim? This is a pattern and practice for LaSalle County Sheriff's Department to violate our rights, isn't it? Why don't you get Templeton to come to the county board meeting with us?
Yeah.
Squash it right then and there. But right now, you have your hands on me, and you need to get the fuck away from me right now.
My hands are
Everybody, we're at the
You know
LaSalle
what?
County
It kind of
Sheriff's
looks like his hands
Office.
on your ass a
Jim
little
and
bit.
this
Not my
douchebag right here are blocking our travel. Jim is physically touching me right now.
No, you're touching
As
me.
I'm
If
trying
you
to get in the
continue,
building.
You'll be arrested
As
for
I'm
touching
trying to
me and
get in the
battering
building.
me.
Touching you and battering
The
you,
number
right?
Step
Am I
back.
touching you, sir?
433 2161.
Sir,
Step
How we doing?
back.
815
Step
433.
Guys, pay close attention because Sergeant Majerus is the one who swoops up behind me and grabs me with no warning. But in Sergeant Majerus' statement, which you also see, he claims that he came up and then ordered Jim, Donna, and Reva, which is that other male, to arrest us. Which, as you will see, he did it himself. He also claimed that multiple other deputies came out with him. The video evidence shows they stayed right where they were for a period of time after that. And according to their own statements, that was untrue. And as you guys can also hear, Sergeant Majerus claims that he is not the one arresting or charging me. But he grabs me up with no warning, without investigating at all, and without trying to take my complaint after 20 times it was. I have the exact time stamps for the times that I told him I had a complaint to turn in. So, we got about a minute left, guys.
Impeding my territory. Now.
No. We are trying to get into our publicly funded building to turn in complaints.
Move
We are
back
trying
from
to
my
turn in
area.
complaints, guys. 815
Move
433
back from my area.
2161. We are live on
5-6.
YouTube, guys.
So once again, they outnumber us
Yeah,
with
sure.
armed
My
people.
Where's
area.
Waldo? Thank you.
I've
Thank you,
asked
guys.
numerous times
Look at this.
for you
Look
to
what he's
move
doing.
back from my area.
Look what he's doing. I'm trying to turn this complaint in.
Yes.
You're under arrest. For what? Get your hands off me. Get your hands off me. Get your hands off me. I'm trying to turn in a complaint.
Let go
of the phone. Let go of my phone. Let go of my phone. You broke my pen. Don't fucking touch me. Don't fucking touch me. Get off me. I'm not resisting. But you have this on film. You
Yep.
have this on film.
Who's next? Couple more.
For what?
You're staying here
For
too. You're going to jail too.
Guys.
All right, that is the end. Justice Jake keeps calling me. Justice Jake, hang on. I want to show you guys 1 second. I got to block it off, though, and I actually got to edit my video because I didn't realize that this Jim narrative is actually one of them where they gave me my brother's social security number without redacting it. But yeah, right there. Oh, shit. Okay, never mind. I ain't showing you guys. I wasn't prepared. But anyway, you see the lies. It's pretty bold and blatant. So go over to Justice Jake's channel if you want to watch the whole thing without me talking in between and cutting it up. Go give him some love. Tell him Accountability Angel sent you. Let's try to get him closer to 1,000 subs. He's got like 185 maybe so far. And needs a little encouragement after these guys did the terrible things they did and accused him of crimes that he did not commit. Because even during my actual arrest right there, you can see that Justice Jake indeed did not interfere. And that is not even the time they're claiming anyway. But all right, guys. Bye.